Yes, I do remember my first day at Unschool because I almost got an electric shock. Not almost got, I actually got an electric shock since we were at our old office at Begumpet.
The day I actually came down to office was in Jan, and the first person I saw was Ryan Coach, and and I directly asked him where is the conference room.
I've known Rahul before I joined Unschool. He was just an acquaintance to me. So when he posted that he was looking for people who can work for his new startup, so I approached him. We had a telephonic conversation. So he sent me a location, and that location was his house, and that was the office. So I had some medical emergency that I had to attend that morning. The interview was scheduled at 10. I reached the office at 11:30.
So obviously on the very first day, everybody went for treasure hunt all across Hyderabad. That was there. But how I remember my first days, we actually went to a restaurant and I left my laptop back there for the whole one night there. It was my first or second day in Hyderabad and I did not sleep. So that is how my first day actually went in tension, and next day I was actually late for my induction as well.
I still remember we were sitting in Chennai. I had broken my leg in Bangalore. So I traveled by bus, not to Hyderabad, to my parents, because they would cry after seeing my broken leg with a fracture there. So I went to Ryan's place, first to eat his mom's sambar, and second to meet him because it's been a while. And I think that's where Besant Nagar Beach, Cafe Coffee Day, CCD, the place we always met when we were friends at college. I told him about the idea first, then came up with the word Unschool. And he said he loved the idea, he loved the word more than that. And then he said, no matter what, Rahul, I'll be there to support you, because he had another job then. And then a week after that, looking at his reaction, I gave him a call saying, I don't want your help, I need you here, come to Hyderabad. So he booked his Zoom car, came all the way from Mumbai to Hyderabad, quit his job and everything.
Okay, so we all went together for an office party in a villa in nearby Hyderabad itself. In that, we planned for a go-karting, and we all together, office colleagues, we went on the go-karting. There, one of my colleagues, her name is Yamini. Sorry Yamini, but yeah, we all were racing and she was flying in the air. She just crashed and she flied on the air. Nothing happened to her.
We were just talking to Dhimant and we ended up asking if he knows any other language apart from English. He said he knows French, and to which we asked, कुछ एक चीज़ बोल के दिखाओ in French. He was like, Jama pala Dhimant. So he murdered French there.
The retreat is what we always share a lot of memories around, the kind of things we did in that retreat where we had a New Year retreat, right? So it was so much that, we've been doing so much of ruckus, we were jumping, we were dancing, and we were making some random jokes talking about different things. It was creating a lot of fun over there.
Playing games, having chit chat, and a lot that is happening. And in that, it's almost around the night. So one of our colleagues went inside one room and locked from inside, and he's in a dead sleep, like where we are banging the doors, windows, and everything, but he's not in a position to look at it. He's completely in a dead sleep. And if you think that as the funniest moment, no, there's more. So actually, another colleague of mine, so he actually went from the backside of the villa and he just broke the vent of the bathroom and he just went inside through that vent and opened the door from inside.
We used to travel a lot together for hiring people. And the colleges would be at the outskirts of Chennai sometimes, or outskirts of, say, we went to a college in Tirupati. And we'd meet all sort of students, right? All sort of students, all sort of training and placement officers. And one funny moment was one training placement officer coming after we finished the hiring and putting some money in Rahul's pocket, saying, "Thanks, sir, come back again." Gave it back to him. Those things.
But I counted that money before getting that. Kitna diya isne?
It was almost 8:30 or 9 in the night. Most of us left to home. At 9 o'clock, I get a call from Rahul stating that come to the office. 9 o'clock in the night, nobody calls to the office unless it's a night shift. And this person, our CEO, calls me at 9 in the night while I was having dinner. I was about to start to have dinner, and this person calls me telling that come to the office immediately. First, I was clueless. Second thing, I just asked him what is the reason. He wasn't telling me the reason over the call. It was like come to the office immediately. Though the first lockdown was eased out, but there were restrictions. So me, Ryan, Demon, Saurabh, Arvind, all of us went to the office, and we could see that glow on Rahul's face. So he was asking all of us to come in, and he told we made it. We made it what we made it. So then he told us that we've got selected as a top 10 startup.
All the HR activities that we have done so far has been crazy, when activities like dancing, singing, to jiving even. Seeing some people dance who don't really is a lot of fun.
When I got into the team leader role,
there was a time when we got to know we are shifting to more bigger and colorful office, and that was the time when I was the most excited.
I had recently moved back from Nepal to Mumbai to start my first job, and I think it was October is when I got a call from him. I was in the suburbs of Mumbai. I came out for a juice while working. I think it was evening time, 4:30 is vaguely I remember, and he's like, I want to talk to you. I have this idea in my mind. And that time I was like, okay, I'm getting paid really good. Like, I don't want to drop this off. I'm in Mumbai, the city of dreams. But then something happened in the office, and I realized that my ex-bosses were not sort of taking the company the way I would have led a company. And then Rahul's idea sort of patched around my anger towards my ex-bosses somehow. And then I was like, okay, let's not give, let's not give just. I think I had told him I can help you in the financing and time, weekends I can come. And I was like, let's not just do that, but take this leap because there might not be any other time that we could do this.
Making leaders is actually a bigger win for a leader, right? So that's one of the biggest emotional moments when I had to promote almost 7 leaders together in the very first year. So, by the end of the year, we had 7 to 8 leaders together, and including managers. So that was one of the biggest emotional moments for me.
I was on bed rest for a month or so. That point of time, I was really emotional to see how Rahul, how Ryan, even Maurya and Dhiman, they were so cooperative. They kept asking me if I need anything. So much so that they kept asking me about my hospital visits, when it's next, and when they can accompany me with that.
I remember this.
He doesn't get emotional.
I don't get emotional.
He gets emotional inside.
There's one time we had taken the first batch of employees. This is January 2020. We had taken to like a company dinner of sorts after achieving a small milestone of I think 10 lakhs or something, if I'm not wrong. We'd taken them out to Hay. There's this resto bar in Begumpet. And at that time there were some 40-45 people. And we were seeing them enjoy, dance, eat, consume all sort of stuff around there. And then we just got together and they started shouting. They started taking our company's name and our name, and I think that's the time Rahul and I sort of hugged and we were like, okay, fine. After like a good 14-15 months of thinking and implementing, we already have like a set team with a good office. I think that is the time that we were sort of emotional. Things are picking up pace, and anything that comes to your mind?
No, but when he said that, I actually got goosebumps because like nowadays we don't have time enough to probably cherish those things essentially.
Correct.
But yeah, these moments are really important for us. It was at different times. When LinkedIn thing came, it was not emotional for us, it was exciting for us. When YC thing came, it was validation of everything that we had done. And that got me sort of emotional there. I was having dinner together, and there was a drop coming out of my ear, and then Varma is crying karke, he came and hugged me.
Unschool is a place where it gives an opportunity for everyone to grow.
Unschool has given me a lot. It goes without saying that I'll be grateful until I see grave in my life, that because company trusted me when I had nothing.
if I have to say in one single word, family.
Unschool is a cult.
Unschool is not only an organization, it's a family to each and every one.
Unschool is everything. It's my first company that I joined as an intern, right now working as a full-time employee. So yeah, Unschool is a different home, away from home.
Unschool is just like a family to me, to be honest. मतलब ऐसा लगता है once you enter the organizations, you have everyone here. The kind of sparkle in the eyes, smile on the face when you enter the organization, it feels like you're home. So that's one feeling that I really admire, and I want to be a part of Unschool as long as I live. So, hail Unschool.
It is very close to my heart, of course, and I would love to be a part of this journey. Kudos to 3 years.
Congratulate Unschool for the 3rd year anniversary.
3 years and many more to come.
Best wishes from bottom of my heart.